Hello. So I'm missing my M, but any guesses on who I am? I got blue bib overalls on and a lot of red going on. So I was Super Mario today, or I was Mario. We had these balloons that were like over our heads like Mario Kart. It was pretty fun. So we celebrated today, and I thought this was a good time to come on because Halloween, a lot of people dislike all the dressing up and all the things. But why do people get so excited about it? And I think it's because not only the trick-or-treating, but it's something that gets us out of our norm of everyday life. And yes, I realize sometimes it's more work, but it's a celebration. It's a reason to think a little bit differently, to get excited about something, but it takes like a day to make this happen. And I have a girlfriend who is the best about, like, I share a success with her and she's like, oh, we need to go celebrate that. What if we did that with ourselves? What if we talked like that to ourselves on the daily or on the hourly? Like, I'm not saying you need to go and celebrate with cocktails and appetizers and I don't know, like all these different things all the time, but you do need to recognize the celebrations, because if we don't, then we end up being super gloomy and Eeyore, right? Nothing good is ever going on in my life, and I guarantee you there are all sorts of good things going on in your life. It's just hard to see them, and once you get practice at seeing them, it's really easy. They come up all the time. Now, I was walking around with 3 balloons above my head. It was like right about here. And I was adjusting people today. So like I'd spin and they'd be in my face, and then they'd bump me on the head, and I'd have to like slowly leave the doors because they'd catch on the frame. And then one actually popped in the office, which was really funny because we're trying to be all calm and zen in our office, except a balloon pop, it's not that way. But I kept getting the comment from people like, oh, I bet those balloons are driving you crazy. And for some reason, it just came out of my mouth. I was like, actually, no, I love that they're there. I love that they like hit me in the face and remind me. And it's a balloon. What a symbol of celebrating. It reminded me every time that I was celebrating, and that this is a day to celebrate, and this is a day, or is a time to celebrate. I'm so fortunate that I get to do what I do, and I'm so fortunate that I get hit in the head with a balloon to wake me up every day, or whatever, not every day, but every time I spun around that table. So think about your days and think about how you can celebrate them. And it doesn't have to be big. It just needs to be an acknowledgement. I don't know if you have somebody that you share successes with, but a lot of times I think we end up not celebrating because we don't think we're worth it. And I know that each and every one of you would never tell that to your friend, to your family. You would never tell them that they're not worth it, right? But how often do we tell ourselves that it's not worth celebrating? So I think today is a great day to talk about celebrations and to talk about how we can start implementing them into our daily lives, into our hourly lives. Like, let's celebrate more, and maybe change our perspective on what celebration has to look like. Yeah, that's it for today.